Okay, but we moved over to the kitchen because it is no secret I do not cook, but boy, do I love some Italian food. So when we heard about our next guest who spent 24 years in the banking world and then became a culinary ambassador, not only do I want to travel to Italy, I need to learn a little bit.
Oh my goodness, yes. Let's welcome Robert Gallio, get his take on tours and pasta. Yes. So Chef Robert, I have to welcome, first of all.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for starting the morning with us and all this wonderful stuff that you brought. But I have to ask how you fell in love with Italian cooking. And I'll tell you, I've been to Italy. I went one time, and now that's the only time when I go to Europe, I say I want to try other places to go. The only place I want to go is Italy because of the food. I can never go anywhere else because of the Italian food. I'm stuck.
Sure, yeah. For me, I got struck because I went there for the first time, midlife, and met my family in Sicily. And they invited me into their country house, which is further up the mountain. And it was a Sunday, so all the family was there. There were like 30 people, 5 courses. And I had my first dinner with them. And I got hooked. That was the catalyst. 2 years later, I just quit my corporate job and started bringing people to Italy.
Life-changing.
One
meal.
Over 10 years later.
Life-changing. Okay, I'm curious. Anytime people ask us to dinner, anytime, I mean, and maybe this, I should remind Roxanne of this. When people are like, hey, let's meet up, let's do a double date, I'm always like, pick an Italian restaurant, pick an Italian restaurant. What is it about Italian food that not just life-changing for you, because that's your heritage, but also like it's just so many people's go-to. I don't have any Italian in me. My in-laws, different story, but I love it.
Right, it's pretty much a given that around the world, Italian food is probably the favorite food of people. And the reason is the culture of Italy has been kind of fought over centuries. So you now have Greek food tied in with Tuscan, Etruscan food. Then you had the Islamic influence from, Sicily being part of the empire, the Islamic Empire. All those things, and then you have South American products that came over in Sicily and the boot of Italy. So that all kind of brought it all together. When you think of eggplant, that's not from Europe. When you think of pistachio, that's not from Europe, that's Persia. So it's this cultural melting of all these great foods, and that's what makes it so great.
Love the history.
I thought it was the carbs.
Too.
Much better answer than I would have given.
I love the history lesson too, Chef Robert, and I also want to get into the differences that you see in Italian culture. Are you more of a northern style of cooking or southern style? Because to me, I see a pretty vast difference there.
Absolutely. I was raised in a Sicilian house. My mom was born there. My father's family's from there. More red sauces, things like that. And the north is totally different. Like we're going to do some butter and sage.
So you do it all.
I do now. When I first started before Italy, I didn't know all the different regions as I do today.
That's cool.
I like both, really.
Well, speaking of today, you're celebrating. I want to get to this event before we have to take a quick break and come back with you. But you are celebrating 10 years of these Italian culinary tours. You have a special event coming up and even a special offer for our viewers. What's going on?
Sure, it's over 10 years, can't believe it. To celebrate, we are going to be at the Westcoast Black Theatre. It is a wonderful theater in Sarasota, and Chef Bruno is going to be on the roof doing some, pasta stations and past hors d'oeuvres and things like that. And then after our little dinner, we're going to go down into the theater, and Sheldon Roden, who's probably been on the set before with the Westcoast Black Theatre because he played Marvin Gaye. He's one of their stars in the theater. He's going to do a concert for us.
Oh, that's going to be
awesome.
So special.
Yeah. Okay.
I love that.
Well, you got to stick around.
Okay.
We got to get cooking. We can't let him in here and not cook, right? That's coming right after the break, so stay tuned.